Alrighty, here's strap number 2. Might as well just keep on going with these before I open any boxes. I did not continue going through the other one. I will do that later. Look for any errors on the bills, shifted seals and such. Maybe we'll get a nice. I'm really interested in the history dates on a bill. The beginning of the Civil War, the last day of the Civil War, things like that. That would be interesting to have. Haven't seen any bookends in a long time, which is the same on both ends. Well, actually, it would be the opposite, so they'd be a bookend 2552. I feel something good in this strap. I don't know why, but I do. Something interesting. Not necessarily a premium bill, but just something kind of cool. Anybody else ever get that feeling when you pick up a box of coins and you just got that feeling you got something in there? Every once in a while that'll happen. Oh, come on, give me a birth date. I like those more than anything, especially if it, pertains to something. Or somebody's, maybe a celebrity's birth date. And the way to do that, if you do have a birth date sometime, you get one like the ones I look for with a complete date, and then you look it up online. Or things that happened on this day and such. 1913. See, there's another birthday. And I think with bills, you're going to, well, I wouldn't say you're going to have more luck with bills than you will searching for silver, but silver is getting pretty sparse across the entire country. I watch a lot of videos online, and I see Stack Attack, I think, has probably had the greatest success in finding silver. He does the 1 or 2,000 in halves every Sunday, or 1,500, whatever it is he gets. And he does pretty good sometimes, and other times, he might just get 1 or 2. But I seem to do rather well. Something else to look for in a serial number. It doesn't happen too often, but it does, and it does occur. And they're kind of rare. Yeah, 1 number off, and it's always 1 number off, and it's usually not in the middle of a serial number. It's usually the beginning of the end. In most cases, the majority. Sometimes there is a different number, like this would be 27 starting on the left, and it would be 28 on the right. That's an over ink 7 right there. You see how much brighter that is? Some people like them. I'll throw it out. I'm not going to keep it for me. 2294. If that 4 wasn't in there, could have had a trinary. Sure would like to find a bill with the 3rd printing missing, no serial numbers. That would be interesting. I haven't seen one of them since I bought those 20s from the bank when my ex worked at the bank. A long, long time ago. I would like to see a folded bill where you get the obverse on the reverse. and vice versa. Paper gets folded a little bit, and when it's struck, the back of the bill, this corner of it, folded over, you'd see the one on the front. You see the one over here on the front of the bill. That does occasionally sneak through the inspectors at the mint. Not all too often. It seems like anymore you have to buy those things, because I've yet to see one out of thousands and thousands of bills I've gone through recently. It's always fun, though. It really is. It's fun to go through bills. And if you guys see anything that I might not have seen, you can always contact me. I would appreciate you liking and subscribing. I'm going to be putting out tutorials of what I've learned over 50 years of collecting. Even though I didn't collect aggressively, I still watch for things. I didn't run to the bank every day and get coins and bills like I do now. But it's spent a lot of time looking all the same. Well, these first two straps are not showing a whole lot of anything. The only thing that I'm going to keep, and I probably won't even keep it, I'll hang on to it. And I have had others contact me asking me if I had any star notes. And, you know, if it's just a regular star note, I'll ship it to them. I have all the time in the world to do that. Serial number's a little bit shifted, but it's not a major. It's not anything that would bring a premium. It's a little bit higher toward the seal there. But I could get one more ladder, though. And even a mixed, well, if I got a real ladder, I'd probably go nuts. I wouldn't mind a mixed ladder, though. I should call that a broken ladder. There's an over-inked 0. See, now this happens a lot on the third digit, and I don't know why. I've tried to look up the information on it, and there really isn't a clear, see that 0? See how much more ink there is? Actually, there's a little smear on the top of that one. Throw it out. 8765. Oh, 8765. Why can't that 4? Ah, well. That's the end of that strap. And we'll go on to the next one.